The beats, the flow, the rhythm. All movement starts from the streets. Streets A&R Podcast.
Man, shit, we here, man. Shit. I couldn't believe that shit. I seen that shit on there. It said episode 15. I said, damn.
Trees fell on him. If we was playing dominoes, I don't know, we country, so we just say random shit when you hitting it. So my cousin just, when it was 10, he'd be like, titties, bow. But when you get 15, it's either 15 or trees fell on him, so 3 5s, bow, bitch.
Man.
I miss Tony.
Man, them domino games.
Shit, them bones.
Bones.
Bone, 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 bone.
Bone.
It was a good shit. I'm the good days, man. I remember. No, that was spades. So nigga, I'm from the country. I've been playing dominoes, spades since I was like 10, 11. But like my auntie and my uncle, man, they rest in peace. But them some cheap niggas, boy. Like everybody used to try to beat my uncle Junior, my aunt's sister. They always teamed up at the family reunion because we actually had like trophies. So niggas play each other. They always would get on teams. Everybody like, we gotta beat sister and Junior. So yeah, man. I think I got me one of them little trophies one of them years. I think I got first place. I forgot who I was playing. Was I playing with my mama? I might have been playing with my mama.
Was that Roscoe Jenkins go home? So that's real. They be having real championships and trophies and
Nigga,
stuff,
we
huh?
don't play about that during the fish fry. Yes, nigga. During the fish fry, we getting it in all night till like 2, 3 in the morning.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? After I whooped everybody in basketball, you know what I'm saying? Go over there. Like, y'all playing spades? All right, let me hop in here. What we going to, 500? All right, bet.
Man.
Count them books up.
Man, book them up. What you listening to over there, man?
Who?
Me? Yeah, you said you was about to play something.
Man, let me see, man. I ain't about to play shit because we got some shit to get to.
Oh, okay.
But
Shit.
speaking of home, I definitely went home. And it was good.
Man, how was that, man, seeing your pops, man?
It was funny because, you know, Nigerians black. So you talking about not being on time, niggas. Nigerians not going to be on time, nigga. We don't believe in being on time. We believe in being in time. So it was good. So he finally got him. My mom had to pretend this whole time, not let him know what's going on. The guy, Tochu, he had to act like he was driving my dad around. And my dad said, he was like, I know something of you driving my ass in circles, making all these random stops. But my little brother actually got dressed for work, bro. He got dressed for work and left the house until my mama called him like, all right, your daddy gone, come back so you can change, get ready for the party. Because he was throwing him his 60th birthday party. It was going to be a surprise. He had no clue we were coming. Because, you know, that's down in Texas. We up here. So he come in finally. He saying what's up to everybody. We kind of towards the front. I got my little daughter up in the air. He like, oh my God. He immediately grab her and take off. He gone. I said, I told you, as soon as he see her, he gonna grab her and he got her for the night. That's all it was.
My heart.
Yeah.
My heart.
My daddy crazy. Well, that trip was just mad ups and downs. The downs weren't real serious, just ups and downs. But just good to be around family. I saw a lot of family I ain't seen, like not even just on my dad's side and the Nigerians that we ain't seen in years, but even my mom, like our street is like a family street. It's a dead end street in the country. Like my literally cousins stay across the street. Nell and them stay over here. We used to have a cousin Willie, stay right there. Down the street, my uncle Chris stay down there. And then further down, my other cousins, they grandpa used to stay down. Then my Aunt Leora used to stay across the street down from Uncle Chris. Then we had another group of cousins on Red Wine. So it's like an old country family street. My Uncle Chris still down there, so I could always go see him. Because he one of the last of like my grandmother's age, her siblings that's alive. It's him and my Aunt Jean in Fort Worth, and I went and saw her too. But then next door to us, one of our cousins built this little complex. She got foster kids, so she built a little complex for them. She was over there cooking, throwing down. Bomb-ass peach cobbler. I couldn't eat the rest because it was also our anniversary that weekend. Me and my wife celebrated our 2-year anniversary.
Man, congratulations. Man, we need a round of applause, man, on that, man. Celebrate some black love, man.
So we did that. I was my, let's see, I crossed in 09. It's 13 years in my fraternity. That happened that weekend. I didn't even post nothing. I just was like, whatever. I didn't even have time. My homie hit me. I was like, bro, I'm seeing my dad for his birthday, anniversary, and then the Downs, nigga, they lost my luggage for 3 days. But you know you got them vouchers.
Yeah.
So I done bought my next trip already.
Yeah.
Only had to spend about $50. So I used them
On
vouchers.
a round trip?
Yeah, $50 round trip because I used them vouchers to pay for the rest of it. But yeah, man, they lost that, so I had to get new clothes. I had nothing. Then nigga stepped on his phone. Like, God dang. I done had this, been rocking. I was like, I don't need no screen. Man, I stepped right on it in the bathroom and then dropped it as I'm bringing the luggage up the stairs back to the house. Yeah. That, like something, I was going for the anniversary. I was going to take Joe to a spa. She get to the spa. I drop her off. I'm finna go pick up my luggage from the airport. I get a call on the way back. She's like, man, I'm throwing up. I'm sick. I'm like, oh. So she had to cancel that. So she didn't get to do her spa day. So I owe her a spa day. So yeah, it was like random ups and downs. Like the downs weren't down. So it ain't nothing too, ain't nothing
too down. It was more like inconveniences.
Yeah. So, but yeah, my phone still work because I'm using it now. And it's gonna work till it's gonna not work. I ain't that bougie. I ain't finna do all that.
Man, we're gonna have to start a GoFundMe, man. Forget that, man. Hey, man, help get E. Let's get E a new phone, man. I know we still ain't got enough money to change the P. You know what I'm saying? But let's get E. Let's get E to a new phone. That's the P. That's what P stand for. Phone. Shit. Let's get E a phone.
Pushing P.
We pushing P.
Pushing phones.
Pushing phones. Yeah.
We're gonna get an iPhone or what?
Fuck no. I love you, Apple, but no, I don't want no iPhone.
Look, see, that's the reason we ain't on Apple Podcasts right now. Is the reason why you just said that.
You thought I was lying like this whole time? I just like, no, it wouldn't let me get in there. There's something wrong with the code.
Yeah, nah. They ain't rocking with us, man. It's because you've been on here talking about this Samsung and how Samsung competitive and stuff. That's the reason we ain't on Apple Podcasts.
First of all, I use LG right now. I'm on LG. Anyway.
Hey, that part.
Nigga, my phone flipped.
Hey, that part. He said all Androids is not equal, huh?
No, they not, but you know.
Hey, I seen a thing that was talking about that. They said these LGs and Samsungs is not the same as the rest of them Androids. Don't get it confused.
Oh, bro. It ain't even. And don't sleep on Motorola right now too.
They back.
They bringing some things back.
Man, that's what's up,
But
man.
then we ain't gonna get into the phone talk because Samsung stole their little flip idea.
Man.
They definitely got it back, but with a smart screen, though, you can hang up on the nigga again.
Again with that authority. Man, y'all don't know nothing about hanging up on a person with authority. I'm done with this conversation. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't know nothing about that.
Yeah, man, that trip was good, man. That trip was good. And while I was gone, I know y'all went to a show. You know, we had the homie on. He had his showcase, and y'all gonna talk about. I want y'all to talk about one artist in particular.
Okay.
And I'm gonna make an announcement after that because we got big shit popping.
Man, that's dope, man. Yeah, man. Shout out to E, man, for sponsoring the tickets, man. This was Mic Check 6.
I think it was more than that. I don't even remember.
This is 13. I'm tripping. Hey, look at me talking about Mic Check 6. Hey, Del Reese, I'm fucking up right here. Yeah, this is like the 6th one that I knew about. I'm sorry. No, this is like Mic Check 13, but he had on the stage, man. He had a nice little lineup. He had a couple different artists. He had Jay Lively. He had Verse. He had another brother named Marquise is Dead. That was a dope lineup. But talk about my nigga Verse, man. Verse killed that shit, man.
Oh, yeah.
Verse killed it, man.
Yeah, Verse, he came with that smoke.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I ain't gonna lie, you know, it was me and Johnny, we was in the back, we was cooling, you know.
Yes, sir.
And, you know, we was just observing. As soon as Verse got up there, though, you know, eyes was locked on the stage.
Yes, sir.
You know.
Yes, sir.
He wasn't playing around.
No, not at all. I think the thing that separates Verse from a lot of people is not only does he have phenomenal stage presence, but his cadence and his delivery. His delivery next level. The way he ride beats, his creativity next level. And I I think the one thing that I admire the most about Verse is that whether it's one person or 100 people in the crowd, he gonna rock it the same way.
Yeah, man. He do his thing. And speaking of Verse, man, big announcement. I've been telling y'all, I've been cooking some shit up.
Hey, man, we got some horns.
Well, give me some motherfucking horns, nigga. We got big announcements. Just so y'all know, man, the sneaker soiree is in full effect.
Okay.
It is happening. It's booked. We at the Slowdown. We're not playing with y'all. We get real venues. We don't play that, man. We got sneaker soiree May 27th. The podcast will be in the building.
We in there.
And one of y'all gonna have to take my seat because I'm DJing. I'm gonna be busy. And speaking of Verse, on that lineup for that, we got Verse starting the show off. We got another brother we done talked about plenty from Omaha.
Jimmy.
My guy Yada Man on the bill. And then I told y'all I support the people I really fuck with, bro. I really, really, really do. I got my guy Chuck Indigo coming from Nashville, Tennessee, headlining the show. So, man, give him a round of applause, man. Like, a lot of people talk about, oh, yeah, they dope, they cool. No, nigga, put some money in their pocket, put something together, man. Make something shake.
That part.
You know what I'm saying? So, it's, that's May 27th. If you don't know, man, Sneaker Soiree, I love alliteration. S is an SS. So get dressed. A soiree is a very fancy ball. So get dressed up to the nines.
Okay, so when you say dress up, you talking about
Nigga, dress. Oh Lord, these young niggas don't know what
So
the
you
code for
talking
dress
about-
up. Yes,
Okay.
dress up.
okay?
Not your Nietzsche. Velour suit.
I got you.
Yeah, but you dress up, but then you put on your sneakers.
Yeah,
You know, so you seen Fresh Prince?
Yeah,
You seen the way that Will was dressed? And he had them fresh ones?
for sure.
That's what we talking about. That's Sneaker Soiree.
Yeah.
And this is before Fresh Prince. So shout out to E for being a visionary.
Oh, he did that on Bel Air?
Yeah.
I wasn't paying no. I ain't.
Yeah, that's these young people, man. That's the style, man.
This the third one, so whatever, nigga.
That part.
I done had these since 2019.
That part.
But yeah, man, we gonna get a food truck out there. Man, it's gonna be a good time. It's always a good time. A dope venue.
Super dope. Who you got hosting the event?
I got my guy Marcy Yates hosting the event from the Culture House. He was on the first lineup and he's hosted the last two. And then we definitely gonna have a pod doing some. I think it's time for us to go live.
Okay.
We did our apology already. I think it's time for us to do a little bit of the live. We might need to test that just a little bit at the soiree.
Get the live pod going.
I'm trying to tell you. You know who really come ready and prepared to the soiree? The women's.
Hey, I wish we got to get that other camera, man. If they could have seen the gleam that went off in Montreal, Mr. International. If y'all could have, hey, he said, really? Hey, he ain't say nothing, but his face said, really? We gotta. Man, me and Mr. Montreal in the same boat. We looking for love, so you know what I'm saying?
Love out here.
Man, so yeah.
Love.
Man,
we
hey, yes. That's all you need to know is yes. So we definitely making that happen. There's no making, it's made.
Okay.
So May 27th, Omaha, Nebraska, man. If you mess with us, pull up. Tickets on sale now. They're on sale. Go to www.theslowdown.com. Just scroll through events. Go to May 27th. You'll see it right there. If you don't know where it's at, I'm gonna put the link in our link. I'm gonna put that up there so y'all can get tickets straight off of there.
And let them know a little bit about how they could sponsor or how they could help support, man, too.
Yeah, so we are, if you don't want, it's a couple things happening with this event. So if you don't just want to purchase a ticket, you can sponsor the event. We have ticket packages ranging from $100 all the way up to three bills. You know what I'm saying? So you want to be a major sponsor, we definitely appreciate it. The artists appreciate it. That goes directly back to the artists. That goes to everybody who helps make this event happen. So we got those packages. They'll be, if you want to hit me via email, via IG, Twitter, whatever, you can hit me directly, hit the pod. We can send that right to your email. You can fill it out and you can then, do it, make it do what it do. It's a simple process.
Yes, sir.
And then also for those who have tennis shoes, a lot of people get gifts. They get shoes, shoes they ain't never worn. maybe popped out the box twice, just put them back. No, you're not gonna wear 'em. Maybe somebody outgrew some shoes. We also are collecting shoes to donate as well. We've done this for the last 2. We will be donating to the Guest House, which is Youth Emergency Services out here in Omaha, Nebraska. So we like to drop off large bags of dope shoes, primarily tennis shoes. They are for the youth. They cater youth all the way up to like 24, I think, age 24. So if you got some tennis shoes that are clean, again, we don't want the trash because the kids are worth more than that.
That part.
So if you got shoes you want to donate, we are receiving donations. Those can be dropped off at the Culture House. So, yeah, we do it all. We trying to make sure everybody's fed. But, man, it's going to be an event.
That part.
It's going Wait till my set before I'm bringing up Chuck. Chuck from Tennessee. So you know what set I'm finna get into. Don't play with me.
He said he better start getting into some of that throwing.
No, it's just Tennessee.
I
you got Memphis.
I thought you about to talk about some of that throwing that, because you know what I'm saying, man.
That's after.
You know
That's
what I'm saying?
After party.
Because you know Juicy J and them, man, they used to have the club lit, man.
I'm gonna have some fun on that set. I said I might need extra time before he come out.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be getting going
because you got Tennessee all around. You Duke Deuce.
Shh, I got it. I'm trying to tell you.
Hey, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, man, it's going down, man.
Yeah.
Everybody come out, be in the building. It might be 21 and up, but I might make some exceptions. We might, you know what I'm saying? We might make it 18. Might kick y'all out after the concert. You don't work, you working. So that'd be different. You a worker, so you'll be in anyways. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we definitely doing that, man. I'm excited for that, boy.
You mentioning Memphis, man, just made me think about another mixtape that I had forgot about.
Write it down. So
am.
Speaking of mixtapes, you know, when we get 100, we gonna get y'all some drops. Until then, we gonna say, "Hey, welcome to the Streets A&R Podcast."
Podcast. It's been a minute since I did the podcast. Hey, we might have to clip this. This is a rarity. Podcast.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we here doing what we do. We got another music take for y'all today. Since,
yes, sir.
You know, sometimes we just get into our shit, especially getting our guests off. And we got a whole lot of guests lined up for this summer. This spring and summer is going crazy.
Yes, sir.
It's going crazy, for real. But when we talk about music, you know, that's primarily in hip hop. There was a very important era that really bolstered hip hop into mainstream, really. And that trend during a critical time and transitioning from old school print material, so CDs, vinyls, to the digital space. The mixtape era, underrated in mainstream today with the youngsters. They have no clue,
man,
what it was and why some of these people are popular, how they even started their career. Have no clue, because a lot of the stuff that was on the mixtape circuit can't go on DSPs because they wasn't sampling.
Right.
They was rapping on people's beats. Matter of fact, artists would leave room on a song so you can clip it and for about 8 bars, so they know you can go and then put it on mixtape, looping and do your thing on their tape. It was interesting, bro, watching when Tyler dropped his last album with DJ Drama. And the kids, the youngsters were like, why is this nigga screaming over the tracks and screaming in between the tracks talking? Like, what is this? They had no idea what a Gangsta Grillz mixtape was. No idea, bro. Like,
nostalgic.
Just confused.
Oh,
like,
man.
When I remember hearing that, I said, this nigga got a gangster. I heard DJ drop. I'm like, this nigga got a Gangsta Grillz mixtape as an album? That's the first thing I knew. I'm like, this is insane.
Man. But as I sit here and think about it, right? Like, that was 15 years ago. That was 15 years ago when Drama got hit and they came down on him, you know what I'm saying? And they tried to end Drama. Drama was the most powerful, man. One of the most powerful mixtape series. You had Drama, you had K-Slate, you had very few names, you know what I'm saying? But bro, you was not official if you didn't have a Gangsta Grillz mixtape.
When we say got in trouble, we mean he literally was finna go to prison
Yes.
over making mixtapes,
Over
y'all.
making mixtapes.
It's not for piracy.
For piracy. And then came back though and dropped the classic Gangsta Grillz album. Man, that art of storytelling.
Yeah.
Bruh. So shout out to Drum, man.
Yeah, and it's funny.
Dramatic. You know what I'm saying? All the drops.
Bunch of drops, man. That, you know, everybody got one drop. Drama had this shit.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? But it was even interesting just watching the different circuits, because you had in mixtape history, like Big, you really had that New York circuit,
Chicago,
Atlanta, and Texas, which was a different type of circuit.
They had their mixtape.
I'm from Texas. It was a different type of circuit because they wouldn't just, you know, Texas didn't just put songs out. That's where you got chopped and screwed shit. So, bro, I still got tapes up here in the CD of mixtapes that was circulating where they was chopping and screwing even R&B music. Whole series. Fuck Action 32 is out.
And there's some of them chopped and screw songs was going hard. Like I still remember that Make Love to Me, Chopped and Screw, Splash Waterfall, Chopped and Screw. Hey, I forgot all about that till you just said something. That shit was hard, Chopped and Screw, bro.
And it was whole cliques down there making mixtapes. They made music for mixtapes, not just getting artists to put on a mixtape. So you got Welcome to the Kappa series. People don't know what the Kappa is. That's a Texas version of Freaknik. So Welcome to the Kappa on Four Swangers and Adapters, big booty clappers. Hey man, going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it was just those venues. And I'm pretty sure they had probably a good one in Cali. I just hadn't, because them niggas Short and E40 was popping off. But it was just great to see and watching people. You know, one of the greatest, and you can talk about him. He made his name in the mixtape. And people forgot. People don't even know because they can't listen to it on DSPs.
That part.
They have no clue even where to get it now. But Lil Wayne, bro.
Listen.
He became the greatest rapper, not off any album, no song on radio.
Mixtape.
It was mixtape.
Mixtape Wheezy. Like there was like in the 2000s, right? There was two kings of mix. Well, I'll give you three. Because early on, a lot of people forgot about 50 making his name on the mixtape series too. 50 and G Unit and all of that. 50 went crazy on the mixtape series. But you had Wheezy, and then at the end of that motherfucker, you had Gucci. You had Gucci. Nigga. Gucci was dropping mixtape after mixtape after mixtape. Man. And when I was just talking to LP, he like, I never really caught the Gucci wave, so he really don't understand how Gucci shifted. You don't get Amigos without Gucci.
Nope.
You don't get which ends up trickling down to Little Babies and stuff like that without Gucci, bro. Like I rock with Jeezy, but Gucci was different on and he was independent, balling.
It was, bro.
You got the Yo Gotti's circulating. You got Cash Money All Stars, which was Don Tripp and Starlito. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you got all. Because of the movement of what was going on through mixtape and what Gucci had going on. Nicki Minaj? Gucci brought Nicki Minaj out. You would not get the era you got, which then leads to people like Cardi. If it's not a Gucci, bro.
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry, bro. And so people forgot. Like Gucci was... You know what I'm saying? Like in the trap house, Gucci 2005, he was raw. He wasn't as cold as he was. Black T Gucci wasn't as cold as he was. By the time 2009 came out, Gucci was a different animal, bro. People forgot about Gucci. Throw some respect on his name. Throw a round of applause for my guy, man.
Yeah, man. And people didn't understand why that versus battle was so pivotal. It wasn't just their rivalry. Like, understand, like people in music from that era and people from Atlanta and the surrounding areas understood the battle was always, how come Jeezy didn't do what Gucci was able to do as far as have a lineage like that? And people in the other battle was like, nigga, and like Gucci said in the battle, you know where I'm from. Where you from? I know you in Atlanta, but where you from? Don't nobody claim you. So it was that understanding of home base and him building out that home, bro. Like Young Thug and them don't exist without Gucci, bro.
That part.
They don't exist.
That part.
It's crazy, and you can't do nothing but respect it. And he got that off tapes, bro. These tapes is things that basically was floating around free when the internet hit. Nigga, tapes free. Just go to LimeWire, nigga. Get the download. Napster,
LimeWire, BearShare, Napster, all of that.
You know, risk your computer health.
That part. You lose a computer. Hey, you know what you'll get? You'll get that clip of Bill Clinton. I did not have sexual relations with that woman. I did, however, go to such and such something and download it. That's what you'll get. And you know you be mad. You spend a whole hour downloading the song, thinking it's the track for it to be that goddamn clip. I swear to God, real people who made CDs know what I'm talking about, bro. You would spend a whole hour downloading this song, thinking it's the song, and Bill Clinton pop on this motherfucker talking about he had sexual relations. He didn't have sexual relations with that woman. Man, bro.
Slow ass AOL download shit too.
Getting your ass whooped because you didn't ask your mom first, because you could have to choose between the internet and the phone. Now y'all got phones with internet, but y'all don't know about choosing between the internet and the phone. I'm telling you, bro. Hey, times change.
Man, for the better on that.
For the better.
We can still be getting our ass beat. Get off my damn line.
Because you ain't take out the hamburger meat to get unthawed for dinner. You know what I'm saying? Or you forget.
Hey, remember niggas was download. You would get the AOL CD to get some more minutes.
Yep. Man. Bro, like, they don't understand the struggle.
Oh, shit.
Man.
Yeah, man. Mixtaping was a pivotal in our culture and in his hip hop shit.
Man, that's how I got my start, like 9th grade, selling, bro. Like, selling CDs, selling mixtapes, all of that, bro. Like, 9th grade, bro. Number one selling CD was Young Jeezy. Mm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. The first one.
Yeah.
Like Thug Motivation.
101, right?
101. Thug Motivation 101. Shifted everything. Mm-hmm. Main 3 CDs, but I give you my main 2. You know what I'm saying? Young Jeezy. Jamie Foxx.
Nigga.
Unpredictable. That CD was going crazy. Listen, so I had Weezy. Carter 2 dropped. Yep. So it was Carter 2, it was Thug Motivation 101, and it was Jamie Foxx Unpredictable.
Boy.
3 main sellers. I would still find money in my clothes months later from selling CDs, bro. Like, my 3 main sellers, bro.
Y'all have no clue what Unpredictable did to
Man.
Unpredictable.
Hey.
That whole album ride, bro. It's some of them albums.
He was dropping because he was hitting with Kanye. Yep. He was hitting with Twister. He had Overnight Celebrity. He was just, Jamie came out swinging 0405, bro.
With the Jamie Foxx going hard. With the
swinging.
Jamie Foxx going.
Man.
Yeah, man. It was crazy, man. Hey, man, shout out to the bootleg man who used to be at every corner store.
Man.
Running in your barbershop with the music and the DVDs, nigga.
Man, that's T.I. the Hustle man here. Yeah. David Johnson, he was one of them people running in every car. Shout out to T.I. the Hustle man. You know what I'm saying? CD man.
Yeah, shout out my barber back home, man. Marquis, man. That nigga used to hustle Polo. Boy, talking about knocking trucks.
Man, so
I said, Marquis, you got something for me? Yeah, got some clothes? Like, yeah, just go to the back. Nigga, how much is these? Big face polo, nigga. What y'all know about that? But yeah, man, shit, man. But with the mixtapes, bro, I really think that honestly, with the internet and where it's at now, if you independent, you almost going back through that route.
That part.
Because trying to make a sale and people don't know who you are ain't never worked in our culture. In hip hop, right? Mm-hmm. Either you had to go rock some shows to get the support, or people had to find your tape and start listening to you first before they gonna throw you $1. Mm-hmm. This is why it's important for people to understand, like at your shows, that's how you get to your money. Mm-hmm. That show might not get you no money that night, but it's gonna help you get to your money.
Merchandise table.
You know what I'm saying? So
merchandise table.
Have some form to pick up tangible.
Merchandise table.
Yes, sir. So it's the importance of getting people through their ear first. Is still first, regardless of what's happening on IG. People got thousands, millions of followers and can't make a dime. Because we don't support who we don't. In hip hop, it's at the end of the day still about what we hear. Can you spit? Is this shit any good? No matter what the antics, what you look like, how much money they put behind you, if it don't look good, if you don't sound good, for whether it's just the beat or it's just your lyrics, if it don't sound good, it ain't mixed good, we ain't buying. And so I think this is actually a point where artists have to really home grow their own team. Heavy. You know what I'm saying? Like, and people don't even understand the big dogs who done made it, they still got their team they started with. Kendrick still got Mixed by Ali mixing his shit. They was all in the room sleeping in the same place. Thugging. Dangaroo. They was all there, bro. They ain't. It's the same team. They all came up together. They all got better. We start making money. We get better equipment. We do better. We cultivated each other. Steel sharpen steel. Iron sharpen iron.
That part.
J. Cole got the same people doing. J. Cole been producing for years. Y'all know the song High Power by Kendrick on his old tape?
Yep.
J. Cole produced that. You get what I'm saying? Like, they keep the same team. This is why on Dreamville, you still got Omen there. Omen ain't dropped the project in a minute.
That part.
But he probably there writing. He probably getting his bread. Don't get it twisted. He probably there arranging songs. He has value. They know
He
like,
got value. I mean, it's just, it remind me of Luke dropping the tape. Like, if you really listen to what he's saying in that tape, like, shit, don't get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? I got value. Shit. At the moment I feel inspired, I'll drop something. Go check out that Luke, man.
yeah, gold mouth.
Gold mouth.
But yeah, man, like, I think this is the era of getting back to mixtaping to a degree.
Yeah.
Where you need where they used to take other people's songs, you got to get to a place where you gonna need now you really need an in-house producer. Like, let's get off. Let's get this shit cracking. And I think it's where we got to go to still break, because you still got to break yourself to a degree. There ain't too many A&Rs out here, minus us. Ain't too many A&Rs out here searching and cultivating talent. They want to get that one and done. They like college basketball, bro, one and done. So they don't care about that. They a money machine. But ain't too many people that's gonna help cultivate you, and you got to do that in house. You got to work lateral. People who see hey, y'all, let's collaborate, let's get this shit going. Y'all good? Bring me out here. Y'all come out here. Don't think my little deal with Chuck and them is a one-way deal.
That part.
You get what I'm saying? Like, hell, his manager manages producers. We got 2 producers in the room. When he come up here, I need y'all to have some shit ready. Period.
That part.
Because he can give you at the least some feedback. But he don't want a producer he signed is the one of the producers that made Back in Blood. You get what I'm saying? So it's only everything this close. It's only 2 degrees of separation from everything.
That part.
So, but yeah, man, I think teams really got to get back to it. And I'm not going to lie, over the last decade or so, I think there were some pivotal mixtapes and there were some hidden gems that I almost like to be like, these shits is for what they did for their time, for their sound, they're perfect in their own right in hip hop.
Now I'm sitting here thinking, because I'm like, damn, a lot of mines, I think like 3 of them was like in the 2000s. Because I started thinking like mixtapes that like shifted the culture, like how did we get to a certain point? But when I just start thinking about specific mixtapes in the 2010s, yeah, I could easily come up with 5.
Yeah. Since you got them early ones, I want you to talk about them early tapes, who they were, and whatever descriptors you want to use for them. I want you to just talk about them, bro.
Man, so just in going in chronological order, man, of like when they was dropped, I think like one of the first mixtapes that really did shift a lot of things, and you had to be there for it, and you had to be there for that era, it was Trap or Die. Young Jeezy. Young Jeezy, Trap or Die, precursor to Thug Motivation 101. Trap or Die shifted shit, bro. I still remember Air Forces. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The song Air Forces, you know what I'm saying? I still remember him having the track with Bun B. It's like he Trap or Die, bro. That's all I could say. Perfect mixtape.
Mm-hmm.
Jeezy had his swag on 10,000 back then, bro. Like, it was crazy.
Think about that. Air Forces was on there, and all y'all little niggas is out here rocking Air Forces right now.
Thinking Travis Scott broke it. Like, I literally was just getting bagged on 3 years ago for wearing Air Forces.
Still
Now
wearing.
I'm back in the loop. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause, hey,
We done seen Jeezy. We done seen Nelly.
So Air Force Ones, man. So Air Forces, bro. And that track right there used to go crazy,
Yeah.
bro. So from there, man, Young Jeezy, man, I already talked about what Thug Motivation 101 was, what that did to the culture, how that had everybody trying to trap and everybody thinking they was a soul survivor.
Bro, like these niggas don't understand. The trap sound might be the longest lasting sound in hip hop because it's still
It's continuous. One of the first trap rappers, give him his credit because the album was even called Trap Music. T.I.
Yep.
T.I., man. I mean, I know he been looking a little, you know what I'm saying, a little foolish, you know what I'm saying? How you a comedian can't take a joke, you know what I'm saying? But give Tip his, you know what I'm saying? Give him his credit, bro, expeditiously. You know what I'm saying? Give him his credit. Like, for real. Trap music, bro.
Music was crazy. Dude.
Trap music, bro. Like 24 cars and clothes. That's how long my, you know what I'm saying? And then with Jazzy Faye.
Yeah.
Bro, hey, let's get away. Let's get a room on the other side of town. Hey, y'all.
About that.
So,
Shit about that.
man, so, you know, just on the mode of just talking about trap music and what was brought up, like T.I. really brought a light to Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Like, you had artists like Ludacris that was coming out of Atlanta, different, lyrical, a whole bunch of energy, charismatic. But what Tip brought to the street from the streets, you know what I'm saying? Like, Tip was raw with it.
Yeah.
He was straight raw.
Connecting with people like David Banner.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Nigga
So-
banging out.
And then they all start dropping. And that's, you know what I'm saying? You get the Cadillac on 22s. You know what I'm saying? You start getting all them.
On 22.
My brother loved that song because he had a Cadillac on 22s. You know what I'm saying? He loved that song. But so from there, right? We talked about him earlier. And the first mixtape he dropped was Dedication. But one of the first mixtapes that really took it by storm was Dedication 2.
Yeah.
Dedication 2.
That shit made waves, nigga. You couldn't even hear nothing else.
You couldn't even hear the people who beats he was rapping over no more. You heard Wheezy on them.
Right. It was something to behold, bro.
Dedication 2, still one of the hardest mixtapes. Some of the, you know, skits, just everything about it. Dedication 2, and from Dedication 2, there was a pivotal collaboration. LP always super loved Lil Wayne. Jewel Santana was my nigga.
Yeah.
Dipset, Jewels was my nigga. And so the mixtape I'm talking about is I Can't Feel My Face, bro. Like, the album never came. We wanted the album so bad. Like, we thought the album was coming. It never came. But that mixtape was pivotal, bro. Yeah. Birds Flying High. Like, man, bro.
Dipset was something, bro. It was crazy. Like, to have completely different places and sounds. Rocking in both each other's area codes, bro, was like, I don't think people understand how wavy Dipset hit like the nation, bro. Like Jewels and them, like
Cameron had everybody wearing pink.
Niggas.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they was wearing pink, bro. I wanted to wear pink, bro. It wasn't even breast cancer awareness month, bro. I wanted to wear pink, bro. If I could afford it, I would have. But remember how I told you I couldn't remember the homie name? It came to me. His name was Marcel. Not the homie Jew Reed, but it was another dude named Marcellus. This dude had the freshest cotton candy outfit, the NBA. He had the light blue and the cotton candy pink and white NBA outfit, bro. was coming down.
I know exactly which one you're
Coming
talking. I know what
coming down, bro. I wanted that so bad, bro. And back then, that's when you would roll one leg up.
Yeah.
So he had one pant leg rolled up, bro. Y'all don't understand the significance of stuff. Like, we got joggers now that close our legs tight. We used to put rubber bands on our stuff to close them tight. So shout out to my guy, bro. He was fresh, bro. And that was Dipset, bro. That was Cam, bro. They was stunting. You had Cam, you had Kanye. They all come from up under Rockefeller, bro. Like, they was stunting, bro.
Nigga, Kanye had niggas wearing 2 polos, bro.
Bruh, stunting. Just stunting. Doing nothing for no reason, man.
Oh, man.
And so, I will have to give an honorable mention to these two because they didn't make like the top 5 of kind of like what I was thinking of, like some of the pivotal ones, man. And even these ain't like my top 5. These are just some of the mixtapes I was thinking about that led up to a certain point. But we already spoke on Gucci. So I just got to throw Gucci out there. You pick a mixtape, Bird Print, whatever, because he had so many of them. EA, he literally would just drop a mixtape almost every week. It was ridiculous. But I cannot not talk about the chemistry that was had between 2 other fellow MCs, and that was Don Tripp and Starlito, bro. I cannot not talk about Step Brothers 2.
Yep.
Step Brothers 2, bro. Mixtape went crazy, bro. I cannot not talk about Step Brothers 2. Man. So, just that's an honorable mention. From there, man. First mixtape that I'm talking about, a 2010s, that shifted shit. And this was once mixtapes stopped taking on as significance because there was a point in time where you had to prove yourself with a mixtape before you dropped the album.
Yeah.
And this artist that I'm talking about, like, this is the mixtape that I'm going to speak on, but there was a series of mixtapes that led up to it, bro. Friday Night Lights, man. J. Cole, man. Bro. Cole.
I had him on my list.
Cole's Friday Night Lights. I could have went with the warm up. I
put the warm up on mine, just that shift, but nah.
I could have went with the warm up, but Friday Night Lights and what Cole brought to the game, it shifted everything. It took Cole was important to take the tough guy mystique off of hip hop at that time. Literally, this is the height of trap music. Height of it.
Not niggas doing the height of trapping, nigga. Like
the height of it.
Gangster shit. Like right when even the West Coast started popping back, you got niggas like Game coming out. Like, nigga, this nigga came out. I'm in school.
Yep.
And being relatable as fuck.
Relatable.
Like, nigga toured colleges on a mix.
Talking about being scared of closing the deal with females and shit. You know what I'm saying? He talking about some shit niggas are not even be. He's talking about hitting the chick when he got the condom in the pocket and how he know he wrong, but he still did it.
Listen, man.
Transparency.
And the crazy part is, he went to St. John's, right? My old boss in Soror, I used to work for when I was in grad school, was his advisor at St. John's. She worked there. She like, oh, I can call this nigga. But these stories, and he ain't lying. Hey, funny story, this nigga, he like hooping shit. So he used to be doing the intramurals. They said this nigga would have the gym more packed out than the regular games when he was hooping.
Damn.
They said he was that nigga on campus, bro. He was that nigga for real.
That's what he said.
Like, for real. I know a nigga that was there that took his seat as president of the Black Student Union. He said, nigga, they went from 300 members to about 4.
Oh, because Cole left. Cole was different, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And, I know I skipped the end, and I do got to mention it because they did have an era and they did have a run, too, about 2009 to 2011. You know what I'm saying? I do got to mention Drake and Young Money and what they had going on. Like Drake had some tapes and stuff. I never really listened to Drake like that, but he did drop, you know what I'm saying? Closer to My Dreams was fire. You know what I'm saying? After he dropped that and he came, Drake shifted shit. I never seen him having the staying power he had. Drake shifted shit, so I do got to mention Drake.
Yeah, man.
From Cole, man, and this is like the last one I had on my thing because I had a couple honorable mentions. You mentioned you mentioned a song that was on one of them, and that was Section 80.
Mm-hmm.
Section 80, like, I know you probably got it on your list. That's one of them ones where
I got a different one from him,
over.
from Kendrick, because Section 80 that he counted as a digital album.
Okay.
Which is crazy.
Okay.
Even though I don't think it was free. It was a digital album, but yeah.
I think they counted as a mixtape. For me, the most pivotal project that I listened to of early Kendrick was Overly Dedicated.
That's the one I got on.
That was the one that for me, you know what I'm saying? 23, Alien Girl, like it was just certain shit on there where it's like, damn, this nigga's different. Like, yeah, so
Cut You Off. To even talk about that shit that he talked about and Cut You Off.
To Cut You Off. And then that's the original version.
Yeah.
'Cause that version is different than the one that made it on the album. So so it was, like I said, I didn't get to the point, like if I were to have to say top 10s of 2010, without a doubt, Overly Dedicated, get Kendrick in there.
Yeah.
But
So did y'all ever hear Compton Unreleased by Kendrick?
I didn't.
Okay.
I didn't.
I might have to send that to y'all.
Man, that's dope. Man, the mixtape that just really shifted shit, and I would say it for a series because like I really feel like he became a fad, and I feel like people really didn't fuck with him the way that they started acting like they fucked with him. The marathon continues, and what really truly shifted another level was Mailbox Money, in the way in which he was able to market and sell that CD for $100. But the marathon continues, bro.
Yep.
Like, first song I ever heard from Nip was Blue Laces, but the project of Marathon Continues and the sound clips and the Steve Jobs. Yeah, bro. Nip shifted shit. And his mixtapes was next level, man. Shout out, man, my nigga Nip, man. My nigga Nip, man.
Man, just in taking that old school route of literally selling out the trunk. You know, I'm from Texas. I was there when Lil Flip went platinum selling CDs out his trunk.
Out the trunk, the Leprechaun.
No distribution.
At 18. At 18.
You know what I'm
At
saying?
18.
And the C Nip coming up, and I was a late bloomer to his music, and I was like, I'm watching him though, like, and my little cousin like, bro, just get on Nip, get on Nip, and he ended coming out. I forget the name of the tape, but the first song on there is Ocean Views.
Ocean Views. That ain't Crenshaw. That ain't Crenshaw. No, is that Mailbox? No,
it's after Mailbox. It's after. It's
you talking about
Slauson Boy.
Slauson Boy.
Slauson Boy.
Him.
For opening track, I was like, I'm a lover of opening tracks. But I'm like, this nigga here. And I started following the man. You know what I'm saying? Like, the man is way bigger than the music.
Way bigger.
Far bigger. And it's only a few people I can say that. Of course, like people like Pac is literally far bigger. And in my current state, Vince Staples is far bigger than his music. And people got to catch on before it's too late. But I'm telling you, it's far bigger in every aspect, everyone. But yeah, man, Nip is just go through the catalog, bro, and just like, this man been talking since he been talking. Since he could talk, he been talking, and it was amazing, bro. But
man, dude, I gotta before you get to your last one, my last honorable mention, man, the 2010 mixtapes, my nigga Absol, man. Absol, man. Did you have him on your list too?
I have him on the list, but it'd be hard for me to play his song, Book of Soul.
I don't think I know that one.
Ooh, shit. I use that to teach. I use that in my class, and just
the main one that kicked me when I think of like an Absol song from his mixtape was I Thought It Was Love. I thought it was love. Doom, 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 doom. That shit. That was it, bro. So that was like my last, man. I'm looking forward to your list, man.
So, and since we on Soul, I didn't have him on my list originally, and I have to give this man a shout out because he always fresh. And he dropped a series that everybody fucked with, and it wasn't. This is at a time with New York rap wasn't really hitting like that. Fabulous. With the Soul Tape series, bro. The Soul Tape series. Niggas would, I remember like, yo, we getting a Soul Tape. Like niggas like, yo, we getting a Soul Tape. You know what I'm saying? Like the Soul Tape series, bro, was A+, nigga. Like, if y'all ain't familiar
I'm
with
gonna have to
Fab,
go back and check them out, man. Because
Man.
like early Fab, right? Like, cause Fab got
Mixtape
he
got
one of them
all this-
artists that they throw, like you see the corny list, they throw
Yeah.
Fab in that list of being corny. But like when Fab first came out, like you know, Street Dreams Fab, 2003 Fab, he was that nigga.
Man.
Shit, he was the reason why I was walking around with the Mitchell and Ness collection. You know what I'm saying? He was that nigga.
Yeah, man. They people, everybody corny nowadays, except for the niggas who pretending. They ain't corny, but everybody else corny. Like, shut up. Them old niggas are slap. Man, never mind. Let me stop.
That part.
Leave them old niggas alone, because they some real, some of them some real people now. Chill out. But yeah, man, like Fab, man, the Soul Tape series, bro. I remember like waiting on the Soul Tape series. I'm gonna just mention one that you already mentioned. Well, person, you mentioned Kendrick and that Overly Dedicated, that OD, that shifted. That was, he had already been in, but that shit kind of put people like, who is this? Who is he?
Yeah.
And he kept it up, bro. Like, I think that might have been my introduction to Kendrick, was on OD, bro. Like, it was like, no, this man's something else.
First song I heard from Kendrick was I Don't Even Smoke. That was the first song I heard from Kendrick. Like I said, I found out about, shout out to the homie, man. I found out about Kendrick and Nip on the same day. And that's the same day I recorded that D Rose freestyle I let y'all hear.
Yep.
That's the same day I found out about Kendrick and Nip.
Yeah, man.
Same day.
Yes, sir.
My first Kendrick song was Swimming Pools.
Boy, you was way late. I'm glad you joined.
Man.
Glad you joined.
Man.
Glad you joined, but
Swimming
man,
pools, yeah.
that's crazy.
Man.
We old. He said swimming pools.
Man.
That ain't even
Nah.
great conscious song, but that ain't nowhere near. That was him on the big stage.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, because I think one of my favorite songs, my favorite song from early Kendrick got to be Vanity Slaves. Vanity Slaves.
I'm a cartoon and cereal nigga, bro.
Man.
The way he flipped that beat, nigga, on Earth Game's new album, they did the exact. I said, "Is this the same?" Nigga just want to ride, and I was like, "Yo," and I heard Earth Gang. I'm like, "Yo, they brought that nigga flow back from that song." 'Cause you don't hear it.
No, I thought that was what I heard
Yeah,
on that Earth
nigga.
Gang. I got that downloaded.
We'll play. I'm gonna play both later. But man, nigga. So
I
yes,
got a question before we get off Kendrick. What y'all expecting from Kendrick now?
nothing.
This next.
Is that what you expect?
I don't expect nothing.
Man, that's the thing about it, man. The unexpected. That's what I expect. The unexpected, bro. Like when you got a mind like that, you just experience it for what it is, right? Like that's the one thing that expectation can either falter an experience or it can bolster an experience. But sometimes you just got to experience the art for what it is and not have no expectations on what you think it's gonna look like. I haven't had the chance to listen to Pimp a Butterfly. I never checked it out. When To Pimp a Butterfly dropped, I was creating Mixtape 2. I don't listen to other music or no new music when I'm listening to Mixtape 2. Before Mixtape 2 dropped, I told y'all what made me go back and reschedule everything. It was going and listening to Kanye for the first time. It was College Dropout. It was Late Registration. And I think at that time too, he had My Beautiful Twisted Dark Fantasy. Sleeper. But it's just, yeah, man. Yeah.
I say nothing because I have no expectations. It's just an experience. I want to understand. Only thing I'm expecting to see if I understand and if I truly understand them. That's all I look to see. I know what it's. Everything he drops, I'm like, yeah, it's kind of, yeah, I'm with you. Yeah. Nothing he did over my head, bro. And it's like, cause I see him and I see, you know, like, all right, I just ain't did everything he did, and we gonna leave that alone. But you know what I'm saying? So I don't expect nothing from him. So that way, when it comes, and it's an experience. Let him be him. It's crazy because I feel like he's almost let himself die so he can resurrect.
That's kind of what I got from that when he put out that letter.
Yep.
Yeah. And it was just almost like you get to a certain point where you have an ego death to grow a new one. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's in the song, but like, nah, I think that was Trev Rich that talked about that. Talked about how he had an ego death just to grow a new one. Like, nah, man, you end up walking into your divine ego. You know what I'm saying? Even on Dragon Ball Z, it's funny that Goku goes into Ultra Instinct, but Vegeta at his highest level is in Ultra Ego. Don't let that go over your head.
Yes, sir. But yeah, man, I'm gonna name some. I'm gonna get to one big artist that I think this bolstered him, and I didn't know everybody was messing with him at the time. Nigga, that Chance the Rapper acid rap,
man,
is insane.
I never listened to it.
It's insane track to track. And I know he clean now, but when he was on that stuff, I think he was still in high school, coming out of high school during that. Bro, acid rap is lyrically the way he rap. You know, he got his own little that Chicago style, kind of his own. Acid rap is that shit, bro. And it's hard to battle acid rap as a mixtape. Like, it's up there. It's up there in like the new school mixtapes where it's actually original songs. It's up there. Oh, man.
I love this conversation because it just make me think about other mixtapes that just was up there.
It's up there, bro. But yeah, and I had Cole. I had to warm up on Cole. We already talked about our brother Cole, man. I'm gonna give y'all. I think I got 5 on here that most people don't know, and we gonna kind of get out of this convo and get out of here. But
before you go into that, then, since it's one that we don't know, I was just hoping you didn't have no more famous, man.
No.
Shout out to Wiz.
Yep.
Cushion Orange Juice. We forgot about Cushion Orange Juice. Man, Wiz came and dropped some heat with Cushion Orange Juice, bro.
What's your favorite joint off Cushion Orange Juice?
Man, honestly, bro, I have to go look at the track list, bro. I would have to go look at the track list.
And then if we shouting out Wiz,
because was it Mesmerize on there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
that might be my favorite.
Yes, sir.
Might be.
If we shouting out Wiz, you can't leave the OG who still drops about 12 tapes a year, motherfucker.
Currency, man. Shit, man, the hospital.
Well, was it Weekend at Bernie's?
Man.
Hey, Weekend at Bernie's.
Hospital, man. Man, Currency.
Yeah, man.
He don't play.
But yeah, I'm gonna get into some. These are 5 tapes that I truly think that if you are a hip hop lover, a music lover, I don't remember the years these all came out. But these are things, some of these I just found. And I don't know how I found them, but I'm so happy I found them. I'm going to give y'all one. It's a guy out of Chattanooga, Tennessee. Go by Tut or YG Tut. He dropped a tape called Preacher's Son. It's, in the mixtape world, they got it, a lot of people got it like critically acclaimed, bro. And he's still low, but I don't know what it was. I saw his tape. I was listening to Isaiah Rashad, and they from the same clique. They call it The House out of Chattanooga. And I remember being on YouTube. I actually remember being on YouTube. I seen his cover, his face. I'm like, let me click on this. I was stuck. And I don't know if it's because of the Southern drawl or the stories he's telling, but it got me, bro. Like YG Tut's Preacher's Son got me. I was like, this shit is hard.
I ain't heard of YG Tut.
Yeah, and it's just hard, bro. And I was like, and it's not like a lot of trap drums. It's more melodic and telling stories. Even one song telling a story about even being kind to, like, you know, the streetwalkers and making sure you showing hospitality. Like, shit, everybody going through something. This is why he's talking about I'm a preacher's son. Like, even though he in the streets doing all this shit, like, I still got hospitality for the everyday person. But you know what I'm saying? Like, just crazy.
I love the cover art on that project.
Yeah. The next one I'm going to talk about, he's out of Toronto, man. He out of the 6. He used to go by the name called The Flan. And now he just go by his name, Darren Falana. He dropped a tape called Live from Rocky Mountain. I shit you not. It's some tapes that just know how to, some rappers, some artists know how to jump in every style of hip-hop that's popular at the time and put it together. And Live for Rocky Mountain was one of those. He got a song called What's Up Part 2, and it's just hard. It's a R&B flip. I'm going to play a little later. But man, dude, live from Rocky Mountain. Darren Falana got a fan off of that one. The third one, this one's before them. Nigga out of Cali, man. My nigga Fresh Veggies, man. My nigga Casey Veggies, bro. Life Changes and has one of the most beautiful intros I've ever heard in my life. One of the most beautiful intros I've ever heard. Just the song, the way it came on.
Man, dude.
But Casey Veggies, Life Changes. And it literally, that's the tape. He'll tell you that's the tape that shifted his whole career.
You just mentioning him made me start thinking about a couple names like Rocky Fresh.
Yeah.
Man.
Live from,
The Night I Went To.
series.
That first one, though. I really rock with that first one. The one with like Jasmine and all that on there. Man.
Yeah. So Casey Veggies, man. This next one, I remember playing this shit on the way to see Big Crit. He was in Iowa City. Now it was me, my girl at the time, or my wife now, her friend and her boyfriend at the time. We in the car. I just playing this track, and this nigga like, yo, who is this shit? Got all these slaps on it. Like it's just like. And it's a different style of hip hop. He got some boom bap. He got some shit that sound kind of like vibrant thing on there. He got some smooth stuff. He got, and it's like some real poppy stuff. And it's like he like, yo, this nigga going hard. And it was by what's their name? DJ Sour Milk and DJ Incredible. Just Incredible with they got their own show in California. I don't know why I blanked on it right now, but they sponsored the tape, and it's called Tomorrow Part 2 by Luke Christopher. LA Leakers, thank you, man.
The Leakers,
Leakers, LA Leakers. But yeah, man, Luke Christopher, Tomorrow Part 2. I remember he came for a show. I said, bro, you didn't give me nothing from that tape. I know you got to promote your new album. He's like, I said, them the slaps, bro. He's like, I know, bro, but I got my tape. I got my album. But yeah, man. And then I'm going to go to a guy. He's out of Florida, bro. And one thing about, I love projects. And I love if you can tie a collection of songs together that makes sense with an entire storyline or a theme, bro. This next artist he used to go by a different name. He was coming out of that name to go into his actual birth name and to be himself. So at the time, his name was Quest. He named the tape Searching Sylvan. His name is Sylvan LeCue. So the tape was about him literally after getting a shot and winning this rap competition, like a real life, like I think from not Jazzy Faye, what's So Def? Oh, I blank on his name.
Jermaine
Dupri won a competition with Jermaine Dupri and trying to start his career and really get off the ground, bro. And just this, I'm talking about Sylvan LeCue, bro. And from if you have your albums on repeat, where they repeat the album, you won't know that it starts over because the beginning is like where he's outside and it's like crickets, and the very end of the album is when he's outside leaving to go to LA. But the beginning is him coming back home to live with his mom because, you know, he had just lost all his money trying to make it in rap. He hadn't made it yet. So he's coming home to reestablish himself. And the last of it is he getting the break and he finna go move to Cali, bro. And so and if you don't have it on repeat, you won't even know it starts over. He tied the ending with the beginning, bro. And every song is a new experience. And he has a extremely fast cadence, but he gets busy in the storytelling. And I was like, bro, this is, when I think about hip hop and I think about what we can do, like these tapes, yes, they show our capabilities, but they show our extreme creativity and our adaptability. You get what I'm saying? Like, like for me, Kendrick Lamar and the Pulitzer Prize was big. And it also shows that like our writers, we don't have artists. We have writers, bro. We don't get enough writers credit. They should be running every writers award for writers. They writing. And it's these artists we've named not only gave something to the game, they pushed the game in a different direction. And the ones that I just named are people who like got to showcase it at their highest level. Whether you heard them or know it or not is irrelevant. I implore y'all to go listen to this shit. And it's like, okay. And they all different. And it's like, okay, we can. It's immaculate, bro. Like this art form, the it's no wonder for us that it opened up so many avenues. Hip hop has always been fashion. Hip hop has always been rebellion. Hip hop has always been art. Hip hop has always been writing. So it's no wonder we're gonna start writing shows and acting. We already doing it. We have to get on the stage and put on a performance. They're thespians by trade. So yeah, and I honestly think the mixtapes, even now, while they're gonna come differently as far as creating your own thing, they have the same power to send you on a trajectory to outer space. And I think it's important for artists to start to really think about that and take that seriously when you're making music. Make your craft serious. Make it, not saying you being serious and all your, but do this to be perfect on your shit. Whatever perfect is at that time, that's your perfect. It don't mean it got to sound it's like it can be gritty because that might need to be the feeling of it. But you got to be perfect and take your shit serious. And I think this the one way y'all can start to break. And again, when you have your music, get it to the people who play music. If you ain't got no label, you ain't gonna get no push on the radio. They say it costs $2 million to break a record.
That part.
So if you ain't got $2 million to give to all the people it takes to get the record up there, get it to the people you know who play the music.
Man, I mean, I see it just on the local level. Anybody watching this on the local level, I see DJ Reggie. You know what I'm saying? Reggie C. He got an event that's hosting all kind of DJs. Be up there with your music, man. You know, if it wasn't for my little brother and me getting my music to Houston Alexander, bro, back in 2013, him inviting me up. He had Big Crit up there at the show. He had Tech 9 up there. He had Talib Kweli up there. Like, if it wasn't for that invitation, if it didn't take me taking the chance to handle my music, bro, like, and Houston's a real connoisseur of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like, he truly appreciates it, man. So, like, you'd be surprised what getting your project in the right hands of one person could do, man. So you gotta take that chance.
Yeah, man.
Got to.
Man, this took us down memory lane, boy.
Man, it was a good episode, man.
Yeah.
It made me think about why I did it. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Like, this was about what music meant for me, man.
The feel, man. The feel. One day we gonna save it. We gonna do one on what album shifted. Cause boy, y'all niggas, it's two niggas. A lot of these artists owe a lot of money and praise. Motherfucking Kid Cudi and the underground nigga Lil B. Sorry for you. You offbeat rapping niggas, y'all owe Lil B some money.
The bass god, damn.
Bass god.
And we laughed about him and 50 Tyson and the rest. 50 Tyson birthed y'all too. Shit, he looked like 50. He looked like Tyson. Y'all might need to go shout out 50 Tyson too.
But y'all owe them. But that's another conversation for another day, man. Man, we gonna get out of here. We gonna play us some music.
Yes, sir.
Man, it's Streets A&R Podcast. We on about everything.
Man,
subscribe, follow, like. Comment, share, please.
Share,
we out here.
Man.
Hey, for us, for this convo, man, if we missed the tape, you want to please put it in the comments.
That part.
Write the tape in the comments. Like, what was pivotal for you?
That part.
What shifted the culture for you?
That part.
What did you witness? If we missing some areas of the globe, of the nation?
Because we didn't get that. Because, I mean, we glanced over the 2000s. We ain't talk about the DSRs. We ain't talk about, you know what I'm saying?
Texas and Louisiana alone. That's a whole... Louisiana is a whole nother monster. Texas is a whole nother monster in itself.
Yeah.
And Memphis is a whole nother monster. Them Louisiana and Memphis are the sounds of today.
Shout out Young Boy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
There is no trap without Memphis, bro. And that's where it came from first. Trickled down to Atlanta and they did their own thing with it. But you know what I'm saying? So, hey man, we might get in some regional shit, but when we get our guests here, we definitely gonna talk about the influence of Memphis. You know what I'm saying? Again, man, my guy Chuck Indigo. I told y'all to watch out for him.
That part.
When I said 3 artists, Chuck was one of them, and Chuck gonna be here.
That part.
So if you don't believe me, come see for yourself.
That part.
You know what I'm saying? So sneaker soiree coming up. Pod will be in the house May 27th. Man, we gonna be sharp.
Man,
I'm still trying to find my sneakers. David, StockX and them been hating on the boy, on your boy.
yeah, we out here.
Yeah, but we gonna be on point. It's gonna be a good time. Tickets available right now. They'll be in the description in our bio, so you'll be able to get tickets. Click on our link and you'll be able to get those tickets. Man, we got some music to listen to real quick. Man, we getting out of here, man. Until next time, man. It's your host, Giddy Jicky with it.
It's your other host, Johnny No Good.
Yes, sir. We out of here.
Peace.
The beats, the flow, the rhythm. All movement starts from the streets. Streets A&R Podcast.